Hi friends, thank you for joining me today on your day off. I know all you want to do is go play in the snow, but I have some work for us to do, and I think it'll really help you get a step ahead for when we get back to school. So today we're going to be learning how to add fractions, and we're going to review what we learned in class the other day about simplifying fractions. So we're going to start off with a problem. I have it here. I have 1/4 plus 4/5. So we're going to work through that. And if any time throughout this video you need more time to work, just pause it, work all the way, and then unpause it, and I'll be there with the answers so you can check your work. So what we need to do when we add fractions is you need to make sure you have a common denominator. That means our denominator, which is the number on bottom, is the same. In this equation, it's not the same. So we need to find a way to make it the same. And that is finding our least common multiple. So the smallest number that both of these can be divided by. And in this case, it's 20. So I am going to make 2 more and put 20 on bottom, just so I remember. Because that's what we do. So we're going to make them both to where 20 is on bottom of the equation. So then we also need to make it to where it's true on the top. So to get 20 from 4, we need to multiply by 5. So we need to do that to the top. So instead of 1, we'll have 5. We also need to do that to the other side. So instead of multiplying by 5 here, we need to multiply by 4. Because 4 times 5 is 20, and 5 times 4 is 20. So we multiply this by 4. So 4 times 4 is, if you remember from your timetables, 16. So now we have an equation over here that has a common denominator. So now we can just add the tops together and keep the bottom the same. Alrighty, did you figure it out? Good. You should come up with 21 over 20. So now we need to simplify. If you remember simplifying, I'm going to give you a minute. Pause it if you need to. I'm going to try and have you figure it out on your own, and then I will give you the answer. Alrighty, did you get the answer 1 and 1/20? I hope you did, because we took out a 20 out of the top, because 20 is our bottom, which gives us the 1 over here, and then we just had one little one left. Alrighty, good job. We're going to do another one. We're going to have 4/5 again, but this time we're going to add it to 6/10. So we have a little bit bigger number, so we need to find our greatest common factor. So between 5 and 10, what's our greatest common factor? It would actually be 10, because 5 can be divided by 10, and 10 can always be divided by 10. A number can always be divided by itself. So instead of changing both of our numbers, we only have to change one. So I'm going to multiply the bottom by 2, because 5 times 2 is 10, so I also get 10. So that means I need to multiply the top by 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. So then we get this number. I just crossed out the first one, and I just made our equation a little longer. So I have 6/10 plus 8/10. So we just add across the top and keep the bottom the same. So we have 6 plus 8. Alrighty, did you get your answer? It's 14/10. So now, have a minute on your own. Pause it if you need. Try and simplify that. Okay, so a lot of you may have an answer like this. 1 4/10. But if you just look at 4/10 on its own, it can be simplified again, right? It can be divided by 2. So that's why you should have 1 2/5. Alrighty, friends, thank you so much for working with me. I can tell your brains are all warmed up and ready to go. I have a couple games in the Fractions Games tab of our website. If you go there, there are plenty of games for you to practice. I picked a couple football ones, a couple of soccer ones. There's even a spooky Halloween themed one if you want to play. Practice that, and then once you feel ready to go, there's a quiz for you to take. Thanks for working, and then once you get all of that done, I'm sure there'll be plenty of time for you to play in the snow. Thank you.